Welcome, everyone, to this edition of From Around the World Fridays. I'm your host, Kyle Rasmussen, and today we're continuing with the tour of Texas that my cousin and I went on just a couple of weeks ago. So, right now, you're seeing some pictures of Baylor's campus. So, we went up to Waco. We did a really long road trip on the Sunday that we were down there. We started in Waco. We went to Baylor University, and right there on the campus is the Texas Ranger Hall of Fame and Museum. So we went there as well. That was actually really interesting. I really wanted to go there. I didn't get to do it last time I was in Waco, so it was cool to see that little place and learn a little bit about the Texas Ranger history and some of the things that they do. So yeah, that was pretty fun. So here's some pictures of that as well. And then yeah, we went to the football stadium there and took a couple quick pictures. Yeah, it was a good little first stop on our road trip here around a lot of Texas. From there, we went out to an oil well that I'm not going to speak much about just because the details are private. But that was a good little detour there. And actually, along the road, most of the day, we got to see a lot of the wildflowers. The wildflowers were blooming out there in a lot of the countryside there in central Texas. So that was kind of cool to see as well. And from there, we drove down to College Station, Texas, and went and drove around the Texas A&M campus. The football stadium is Kyle Field, so that was fun for me to see. I didn't realize that. So that was cool. Took a picture there, and then from there, my cousin wanted to go to this famous gym and just outside of Houston, so we went to Alpha Land down in Houston, and my cousin worked out there for a little bit, and then from there, we headed back to Austin for the night. So the next day, we left Austin and we headed back to San Antonio. Just to the north of San Antonio is Natural Bridge Caverns, and discovered in the 60s by some students. And um, it's known, this natural bridge is this little rock formation that was left after a lot of the rock around collapsed. But the students found this cavern, and it since has been expanded and explored further, and now it's a very popular tourist destination. Not only do they have the caverns there, they have like zip line and some other things going on there. So good place to take the kids, I think. But it was really interesting. I've been in a few caverns, including Wind Cave National Park and Mammoth Caves National Park. But honestly, this is one of my favorite caverns I've been in. The formations in there, the stalagmites and stalactites, were incredible. The columns that were in there were amazing. It was really beautiful, and I definitely recommend people check it out. It was a pretty cool tour, and the formations were awesome for sure. So those are the pictures you're seeing here. Um, and it's only took I think the tour was like an hour, a little over an hour, maybe. Planning, for a couple hours. It's about a half hour drive, 20 minutes, from downtown San Antonio to Natural Bridge Caverns. So plan for that as well. But definitely a good little stop there. So this is where I'll leave it. I'll leave you with a few videos from the caverns. And in part three, we will finish the trip off with our time in San Antonio. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this week. I will see you next week. Keep traveling.
Folks, as you're making your way into the room, go ahead. All right, folks, if you guys want to find a place to stand, or folks, y'all are more than welcome to sit on that rock wall right there. If somebody wants to have a seat, you're going to be here for just a couple minutes.